Hey, 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 what's good? What's good? What's good? It's your girl, Dr. Michelle Odette Green, and I am here to invite a few of my friends so we can talk about life. And I am going to make Val. Hey, Val, what's going on? All right, let's in the house. Let's see here what we got going on. All right. So,
Hey,
oh, there she is. What's up? Hey, how are
I'm
you?
fantastic. How are
I
you?
am doing so good, so good, so good. Hey, I was going to invite our other friend.
hmm
She is not available right now. I checked with her, so she's not available. So it's just you and
That,
me and talking about some good stuff we have going on here in life.
yeah,
Yeah. So what you got going on today?
girl, I'm sitting here at the coffee shop. It's rainy. It's been raining for the past 2 days. So I kind of got like a little claustrophobic, in the house. And I wasn't really feeling, just the rain and stuff, right? So I
Mm,
said, let me get out of that. Let me get out of that. So I said, I'm going to change my environment. So I
yes.
to the local coffee shop and I'm having a ball.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Hey, so, what's going on there? Mm-mm. Look like I lost you somehow. Let's see here. Look like so Val, who is the gratitude grandmaster, she's at a coffee shop, and so she just lost her feed. So I'm gonna see if I can get her back on. So give me just a moment here so I can get her back on. Let's get her back on. All right, we're getting her back in the house. And by the way, I am your brain regulator. I help you regulate your mind and your brain. And she is back up in the
Yes,
house. Hey, hey, hey.
yes, yes,
All righty. And so you just working on getting that frequency right, huh?
exactly.
She's also the energy lady, okay?
That's right.
Hey, hey, you know what? I was sitting thinking earlier, and we all about gratitude, abundance, being wealthy, healthy, happy, financially abundant. And I was reading this book not long ago, and it was talking about money
Mhm.
and about circulating money. And so I remembered what the acronym they have in the book for money is. And the acronym for money is my own natural energy yield. I was like,
Ooh,
ooh,
I like that. Ooh, I
I
like
love it. My own natural energy yield. So that
that.
just means, that the more energy we have, the more we can do, the happier we are, the more financially abundant we can be. I was like, yes.
They say, what is it that they say? They say, the more energy you have, the more money you make. Like that's for real. Like think about some of the most successful people in the world.
Yep.
They have a lot of energy. Like for
Yes.
like like the people who don't have a lot of energy that are slugging, they don't necessarily have a lot of money unless it's just old money that they just inherited, right? But
Exactly. And that was another thing I was thinking about. Unless there's some good stock traders,
exactly,
they know how
yeah,
to play the
for that
stock market.
you got to act quick with the stock market.
Exactly.
So,
Or invent something. I know a few people who literally invented something, sold it, and they're set.
oh,
They are set. Yes. Actually, check this. I know of a lady who had been playing the lottery for years. I'm talking about years. And she has such a bubbly personality. Girl, 2 months ago, she won $2 million. 2 million on a scratch off. On a scratch off. $2 million. And of that, she gets to take home. She decided to take the full pay of like $1.3 million.
still pretty good. Dang,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
great.
Ah,
Scratch out quick.
yeah, I'm like, that is so good. So at any rate, that you know what? I just had drop down. I'm on this iPhone, so I can see all my messages. So
Yes.
Cindy, she said that she just saw the message
Oh,
that was sent to her from both of us. So we'll just keep it moving. I want to hear about your detox box. What you got going on with that?
that's fun. I was talking about that early today. So basically, it's I had a lot of people coming into my shop, Detoxtopia, for detoxing, right? But I want to be able to reach the world with it. So I said, you know what? I just got to download, go online with it. So basically, and it's more cost effective for the client too. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so they'll be able to detox with the same machine that I use. They're going to get a brand new machine.
Okay.
Okay, unlimited use. Now, one session, an hour session at my shop is $130 for an
Oh,
hour. Right?
okay.
Most people, when they come in, I've been doing this for like 2.5 years. I've done
Okay.
hundreds of classes. So a lot of it is people have a lot of bubbles. That means their lymphatic system is backed up. I mean, they got sugar. So just analyzing their water, I know they need to do it at
Mhm.
least once, if
Okay.
not a little bit more, right?
Yeah.
But that's a little bit, costly if they come in every week.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I'm like, you know what? Everybody needs a detox because they feel better when they leave and they see all that, and it's real. Like you can be beside someone else and your water is going to look different
Oh,
because the toxins
wow.
in your body are different, right? So, anyway, I said, you know what? I'm going to provide the service virtually. And here's the way
Mm,
it's going to be the detox box. So they're going to get the same machine. We can do it
okay.
people at a time. You can get
Oh,
another friend, you and your husband, you and whoever, whatever, right? And
yes.
once a month, we're going to have a detox party. It's a virtual detox party, right?
Okay.
And so I'll be able to look at your water and analyze it, right? We're
Mm-hmm.
going to be detoxing as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I can read your water and I can put you on a plan to say, this is how many times you need to detox. These are some things you need to eat. You're also going to get a box in there with natural things like natural soaps for your skin that's not going to clog you up. Herbs is good for your detoxing. Natural toothpaste. We take for granted sometimes our toothpaste that's got fluoride and all kinds of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff that's not that great for us, right?
Right.
And things like that. So it's going to be all kinds of natural things. The box is going to be something different every month, but the machine you're going to have unlimited access with that machine, right?
Oh,
It's brand
wow.
detox anytime you want to. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Once a month, I'll be able to guide you through it, teach you how to use that machine, read your water. I want to know if you follow the things that I tell you, the next month when we come back, I should definitely see an improvement in that water, and you should see it too.
Okay.
It's a way that I can affect a lot of people and not have to be confined by the walls. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
So that's it. That's the detox
Oh,
box.
that is so exciting. That is so I'm looking forward to it. So I follow you on Clubhouse. And yes, and so I saw where you put it up and I was like, okay, I gotta talk to you about it. I gotta talk to you about it further. Okay, so yeah,
Love it.
so hey, I've been enjoying your book read on Les Brown. What is it? What's the name of the book? Oh, you gotta be hungry.
Gotta be hungry.
Yes.
Yes, it's so good. Like, so this whole thing happened. This clubhouse thing. It just, it was just another little download, and I mean, within a second, I was acting on it. That's how quick this happened, right?
Yes.
Maybe about 6 weeks ago. And I was looking on my shelf. I have a wonderful library. I have all kinds of books that I've had collected throughout the years. And I didn't want to collect books. I wanted to read the books, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I ain't read this book. I ain't read that book. I can count all these books. I have great books. that I had not read yet. And I was like, well, when you gonna read this book, right? And
Yes.
some said, why don't you just go on Clubhouse and read it? I don't know where that it just came was a download, but I've been doing it now for about 6 weeks and I love it. I'm actually
Okay.
studying with you guys, so it's not like a pretty read. I'm underlining,
Mm-hmm.
I'm commentary, all. I'm having woosah moments. You know, I was one morning I was crying because it just hit me.
I
I'm
heard you. I heard that
there.
one.
It's real. It is real, but this is like my actual study time, and I'm getting my studying in, and I'm reading, and I'm so excited about it. I'm gonna keep doing it.
I love it. So I have the book that I wrote, Be Successful for Life, Elevate Your
Yeah.
Thoughts, Words, Actions, and Results. And so I'm like, okay, we got to get on there and read my book. I'm
Yes.
like, we got to teach some people some stuff. Let them know that no matter what, they can be successful. And it's based on what they define success as, not based on what their mama, their grandmother, their friend, their cousin, brother, sister told them they should be or do, but based
Right.
on what they want in their lives. And
Right.
so, yeah, so we gotta get out there and do that.
We're
And
gonna do that. That'll be
yes,
the next book because
yes,
we're like halfway now with Les Brown's book. So
yes,
in no time. So yeah, we need to do your book. You
yes.
you read it. I'm gonna be studying it.
Yes, exactly, exactly. So I'm excited about that as well. And I was hoping that we could get Cindy on with us so we could talk about our mastermind that we have coming up. I'm so
Yes.
excited about that as well. And I know we'll be able to get on probably within the next couple of days so we can talk about it. And then, of course, we'll be in Vegas together.
Yes.
So that's cool. That's cool. So, hey, before we jump off of here, give the audience a tip of the day. You got a tip for them?
Oh. I just did a tip of the day. So it was on one of the thieves of our dreams, right?
Okay.
So there's about 8 thieves of our dreams. So the one that I talked about today was self-loathing.
Mm-hmm.
Self-loathing. So, you know, I always say, listen to how you're talking to yourself. And listen, I'm this is not theory, right? So
Right.
I know this so well because I live this, right? And these are
Mm-hmm.
things that look, I'm in the coffee shop, right? I told you
Right.
I had to kind of change. Became aware of how I was feeling, and
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I got to take control. Whereas years before, really, I would just try to suffer through it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to talk so much about this, but what about the people my heart goes out to them? This is one of the reasons why I do what I do.
Mm-hmm.
What about those people who are suffering
Mm.
and they don't know a way out?
I know of a number of them, and their way out was not the way out.
Exactly. Same here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Same here. So it's very important the work that we are doing,
Yes,
you know,
it is.
because
Yeah.
we I don't know where you can tune in and find this kind of information, right? But we got to reach the world. That's why we're having the spring forward into your magnificence, the mastermind. That's
Yes.
why we're having it
Yes.
because this is something that I had to learn, and it's really only by the grace of God, for
Mm-hmm.
real. Because it takes a moment to just say that's it,
Yep. It
and
does.
it doesn't matter where you are even socioeconomically. Listen, the guy who was he was the CEO of Bed Bath and Beyond.
Yep. Yes.
Had everything, millions, jumped out the window. His kids and his wife in the living room, and he jumps out the window.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It
Crazy.
just takes a moment of weakness to say it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But become aware of how you feeling, and also understand that you can change it. So become aware.
Yep.
Okay, I was aware of how I was feeling.
Yes.
Let me change my environment. I love this little coffee shop right here.
Yes.
I love this coffee shop, right? This makes me smile. So I said, you know what? I'm coming to the coffee shop. I'm gonna hang out. I'm gonna get some studying done. I got my notebooks and stuff here. I'm taking notes. I'm improving my mind, right?
Yes.
I'm thinking
Yes.
about the future, what I want to accomplish, right? And
Yes.
I'm working on that, right? And we have something we call the stop technique that we do to take control. Do that stop technique, say,
Yep.
get up and say, no, I am amazing. You should
Hmm.
look, my dog and my cat, they know it. They're like, oh, mama's doing it again.
Right. Right.
Oh, there's Cindy. Hey, Cindy.
Hey, Cindy.
Cindy.
Hey, we just chatting it up here. We just chatting it up. Let me see
Yeah.
if I can get you in the house. Let me see here. What if I add her as a moderator? Will that bring her in?
It, See if she can be a guest, not a moderator.
Okay. Let's see
She'll have.
here. I'm
She
not.
may be able to hit that little plus sign at the bottom. And
Okay. Let's
I don't
see
know.
here. No. Well, you know what? Let's see. Okay, there it is. There it is. Let's see if we can get our victorious strategist.
Yes.
Okay, let me turn. Now, how do I turn it around?
Uh,
Hold on. There.
Hey, beautiful.
Hey, my beautiful
We
sisters.
we talked about you in the beginning. We just talking. We just talking about
yeah.
stuff. Val was giving us a tip for the day. So
Tip
she was
of the
getting
day.
to talking about
Yay.
the stop technique and just how we can turn those thoughts around
Mhm.
so that we will be more resourceful.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yes. Well, and I mean, I know you know this because you've heard my neuro talk, but I talk a lot about that because during that season in my life, I used it so like I even say not multiple times a day, try multiple times an hour. Yeah,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Like how many times did I have to like stop, Cindy, stop and remind myself you're magnificent, you're safe, you're fine,
Mm-hmm.
all is well, things are great,
Yep.
all the good stuff, right?
Yes.
Yep.
And,
Because when I say when you're high, you can fly. That just means
That's right.
feeling good. It changes the whole perspective.
Yep.
And so when we think these thoughts come, thoughts of the enemy, thoughts, you
Yep.
can use that as a trigger to think well about yourself.
mhm.
100%.
So use those thoughts as a trick, something to help you champion.
Right.
Use those thoughts as a trigger to think
Mm,
something great about yourself.
Steph, exactly. Oh, I
100%.
love that. I love that. Well, you were talking about just being aware, and I like to just say you recognize the thought, and then
Mhm.
you were able to reframe that thought by
Yeah.
looking at it from a different perspective and rephrasing what you said to yourself so you
Right.
can refocus your attention and reclaim your power. And that's what you
Right.
did. and and
Yep.
Right.
and yes, and so Cindy, since we have you on here, we are so happy that you were able to join us. We just
Yay.
decided, you know what, let's just talk. So we've just been talking. We've been talking about Val's detoxing program. We
Yep.
talked
Detox
about
Yay.
being
box.
on Clubhouse and her read of Les Brown's book. And I told her, hey, we got to read my book on Clubhouse.
That's
Yes.
right.
And then
That's right.
we
Yes.
briefly touched on that we are going to be doing that mastermind, but we didn't get
Yeah.
into it because we wanted you with us before we really
Thank
got into
you.
that
Thank
information.
you. Thank you. Well, one thing I want to share too with the stop technique that really helped me was to, and I learned that, of course, from Joseph, was every morning to sit and journal past, present, and future things that your blessings, basically things you're grateful for, so that your brain automatically has those thoughts readily available. So you don't have to search around to find things that you're grateful for, it's just right there. And the more that you do it right, we encode it into our brains.
Yeah.
And that's, similar to what you were sharing about what Val does. And I know that was a lifesaver for me.
Yeah.
Because if I'm in the middle of like sobbing my guts out or upset or whatever it is, right? Whatever's going on, in that moment, if I have to search for my good thoughts, it's easier to find the negative ones, right? I mean, the ones that are the low-hanging fruit, the ones that are aligned with how you're feeling already. So if you already have the other ones already locked and loaded, it's so much easier to climb out of there. And like you said, to just fly high because you're reaching for that higher frequency. So it's so much easier just to, grab it and go, kind of, like
Yes.
airport food, grab and go.
Yes. And one other thing, and then we're gonna hop off. I like to, before I go to bed at night, I like to program my mind.
Yes.
So I'm speaking life
Yes.
into my life as I'm falling off
Yes.
asleep. I'm saying,
So good.
writing, who I am,
So
that I
good.
love myself. I'm loved. I'm
Yes.
lovable. I'm a child of God. I'm
Love
one with God, and
that.
God is one with me. And I'm just reciting
Yes.
all of that. And when I
Yes.
wake up in the morning, guess what I'm saying?
That's right. And when you're
Thank
sleeping,
Mhm.
what time you're sleeping, it's programmed already. Okay, Val, how do I share this, honey?
So there's a little arrow at the bottom.
Okay.
Click that arrow
I
and
see.
share it. Yeah.
Okay.
Listen.
Oh,
Yes.
fun.
To everybody.
That's so cool. Can I say at everyone?
No, not here. It doesn't work. That works on
It
Facebook.
doesn't work here. Okay.
So I'm glad you said that, Dr. Because I have something that I just started. I've been consistent, like I
We
shared.
got some feedback, Val.
Hi, you can't hear me?
We got feedback, though.
Uh-oh, is it on me?
I
Okay.
don't have any feedback on my end. I don't hear anything.
Oh, I think it is me. Hold on.
Yeah.
Who's 71061? Is that one of your friends?
Um.
Hi, whoever you are.
Yeah, I sent him a wave or she a wave. I'm saying this 7 just sounds, that could be a man or a woman.
Yeah, I sent one to my mom. Just going down
Okay, I
my
hope that's
list.
better. I hope that's better.
Yeah,
But can y'all, you're still getting feedback?
Yeah.
I'm not.
I think it's
I'm
my
getting
TikTok in the background.
It's your cool glasses. I love those things. I like all your different colors. They're so cool.
Thank you. I'm gonna mute myself because
all right. Well, we get ready to pop off. So,
I'm
you
glad I
know
got
what?
on.
I'm gonna change that word. I'm gonna change that word. But are you guys ready for Vegas?
I'm literally sitting in front of the nail place now because she couldn't fit me in earlier. So getting these babies done. But I did. Oh, guess what, Michelle? I found a beautiful R cobalt blue blazer that I'm gonna wear one day with black underneath. I already had the black, but that was like, okay, I needed that blazer.
Right. Awesome. Well, I hear my
Yeah.
garage door opening. So that means I'm going to have
Your
company.
time's up. Your
My
time's up.
time's up.
I'm
Listen,
glad I made it on.
yes. All right. We'll talk soon.
Yes.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Bye-bye. Love you guys.
Bye. Love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. See you soon.